is as cold as the hole in your heart. So I pick up the phone, but there's no one there to comfort and hold you in the dark. Everybody keeps telling me it's good to be single.
Matter of fact, I mean, speaking of pen, it was funny. My boy was just talking about me the other day because I don't write anymore. I stopped writing about 2.5 years ago. Every record that I've ever had or that I've recorded in the last 2.5 years, I never wrote them down.
Wow.
It's just like it just stopped. I just stopped. Yeah.
I had to do a little.
It's on live.
Yeah, I had to speak that. You know, you guys are in that conversation, so I'm just let the world hear it real quick. All right, everybody. We are live here at Cleveland Hott Radio. We are live with my co-host, David Ford. I thank him. And we also have another special guest as well, Mr. Low Diggs. This is one of David's artists. And David?
That's what's up. What's up, y'all? What's up, world?
I got. Go ahead. Give him the big shout out.
Diggs, I don't know, man. The landlord of R&B. People call me a lot of things, but I just say that I'm definitely blessed. Just happy to be where I'm at, and happy to be doing what I'm doing. My success is my choice, so I'm just gonna keep on doing it.
And that's the way it's supposed to be, as long as it makes you happy. And, your music definitely is, wow. That's exactly it. And I'm usually not speechless on a lot of music. But you definitely
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Let me turn to my radio for a second because I don't want to be listening to myself in delay.
I know. Don't it stink? You always hear it's like a 30-second delay. I got it in my head too. And sometimes when I'm doing the show, I'll be like, but I just gotta go with the flow.
Hey, thank you though, Lisa, for having me on the show. Up to AIN, Knowledge is Power. Just in case y'all don't know who this is brought to you by. Man, I just want to say big shout out to ClevelandRadio.com. Y'all doing it big. Keep on growing. Definitely keep on growing. You're gonna grow. I know this is gonna become a humongous thing. It's gonna go right in front of your eyes, Lisa. Watch.
Oh, I know. And I'm ready for it. I'm ready for everything. I love what I do. I love it. I get to see her, enjoy everybody. Independent artists, and their music and what other people don't even get to experience. I love it. I love every bit of what I do. I do. I'm blessed.
You know what?
Go ahead. Well,
you know what? I'm just so excited to have you here. I just wanted a couple questions, but you go ahead, and then I'm gonna ask my question.
Okay. No, man. I'm ready, man. Shoot.
I just want you to give the people some of your history, man. What have you done, that puts you where you're at right now?
I think the biggest question is, what haven't I done? That would be a shorter list. And look, I work with so many artists. I named my new album I Know Low Diggs because that's what everybody was saying about me in the streets. From Florida to the East Coast, all up and down, the Midwest where I'm from, shout out to Chi-Town, down south in the A, Alabama, Tennessee, Texas, all the way over here to the West Coast and up north to the Bay. I've worked with so many artists who have had, their levels of success, from, a couple of checks to now doing it big as they can. And that's one of the reasons why I named my album I Know Low Diggs. So, man, like I said, what haven't I done? That would be a shorter list. I have not been put on the plateau of a lot of really mainstream artists. I don't feel like I've been branded as what the streets are calling me yet, the landlord of R&B. And that's where I'm at right now. That's why I'm working with AIN. That's why I'm on ClevelandRadio.com with Liz Jet. You know what I'm saying? You know, my girl Lisa Jet right now. So,
Thank you.
so that's why we here. You know, big shout out to YMCMB. You know, my boy Glasses Maloney got me on this new project, the Beach Cruiser. You know, Blue Division, Brown Division. Shout out to everybody, Green Division, YG. You know, big shout out to my boy Tommy Guns from Drastic Measure and the folks who actually mixed that single, The Business, Jim Nays in Peru. They actually mixed that record for me, and that's probably one of the best mixed records on my album. Big shout out to, you know, my big fan base down in Tennessee, Sasha. You already know it, leader of the Asshole Nation. My girl Canadian over in Vegas. You know, Jen, the Lover Girl over in Florida. My cousin them, Tiff and Will down in the A. My boy Hirsch. Man, there's so many people. Like, Low Diggs is not one person at all. I just happen to be the person who wears the name. Low Diggs is so much bigger than just me. This is not a one-person deal. So when I get a deal, I know everybody gonna celebrate with me, and we all gonna pop bottles and pour champagne. It's gonna be crazy.
No, it's like major. It's like major. You know, it's like, you know what? I'm gonna tell you, to have such a arsenal of artists, you know, in one family, and I love the word family. You know, it's like you can't lose. You know, who can stop it? Can you imagine the tour? The tour for that would just be bananas. You know, it would be just bananas. I mean, there's nothing you can say.
You said it, man. You said it. I mean, just like my man that was on before me. I mean, he got hot music. You know, I'm not ashamed. You know, a lot of artists out here, they don't really want to speak up when they hear hot music. They don't like that. That's all right, especially if the person's in the same genre as you. That's all right. Hey, my man had hot music. I cut for his records. I think his records is hot, and it was actually fortunate that DF, my boy David Ford, told me that he's actually going through the same distribution channel as me. So I know we're gonna, get a chance to actually cut a record or something like that together. You know, it would just be powerful, I think, for individuals who could stand on their own to cut a hot record together and really get something done. You know, I've been fortunate enough to do that with a few people, but none coming through the same filters as me and as humble as I heard him be.
It's awesome. That's the only word you can say is awesome. You know, it's just awesome, you know, and when everybody, the world really gets a chance to know, you know, I mean, you being so humble, you're not even telling where you really come from, you know, telling the movies, you know, the soundtrack, you know, that you did, you know, so they can go check it out, you know.
Well, long story short, my discography is one of my first projects before I was in the Destiny's Child Soldier video, standing right next to Beyonce and told her to put the sucker in her mouth for the dance scene. I was like, you should put this in there, B. But before that, I was on a soundtrack called Blue Hill Avenue. That was starring Alan Payne and Clarence Williams III. Y'all probably know Alan Payne. He's done a lot of recent work with the playwright Tyler Perry. So he's been on a lot of, you know, like a lot of new TV shows, stuff like that. And then had the pleasure of actually being on that soundtrack. I was the first artist to ever score as many records as I did without a movie actually being about me or me having to invest my own money in a movie. I had 7 songs in that movie, or 4 songs in the movie, and 3 songs on the soundtrack. So for that to be my first project, I knew that the person that was doing the movie really felt strongly about my music, and that kind of blew me away. You know, that being the first thing I did when I came in the game, you know.
You know, that's just ridiculous. Go ahead.
And then after that, E-Network, placements for TV through Drastic Measures and through Cinematic Tunes. I mean, several features through different artists. I work with the cats from Dog Pound. You know, done a lot of submissions for, you know, well-known artists, D'Angelo's, and a lot of people, you know. So you know, got a lot of seasoning. Got a chance to actually work with Rolls Royce. Rolls Royce is one of my mentors. Michael Nash, he's the keyboardist for Rolls Royce. He actually sat down with me and started explaining the game to me and taught me the difference from key change. Shout out to Liz Toussaint. She's actually one of the few African American country singers who's like stupid dope. Like, we went to the same high school and she taught me tempo. So, because I didn't understand tempo and like the whole metronome thing, but she taught that to me, and I've been grateful ever since. So, you know, I mean, just shout out to a lot of people. You know, shout out to a lot of people, man, along the way. I've made some money, made some mistakes. You know, squandered thousands of dollars, bought foolish things, saved a few dollars. Shout out to the first company who ever put money behind me. That was #1 Records. They took care of me for years. And Creative Geniuses and Zyrus Entertainment, those people who shot my videos and all that stuff. So, man, I'm just grateful. Like I said, Low Diggs is not one person. I never forget where I came from, and it's just it's a pleasure to still be doing what I love to do and still be able to make a couple of nickels out of it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Oh, bro.
And you know, and that's good to hear that, because you know, these guys in the mainstream, they do sometimes forget where they come from. You know, and there's only a few that actually bring it back home. You know, Eminem does his lot, you know, out there in Detroit. Then you guys look at Kid Rock. Kid Rock never forgets where he comes from.
Yeah, just like when I first got to LA, right? It was actually Coolio's people who embraced me. You know, Coolio and then my boy from Dime Entertainment, K Doja, they embraced me out here, and Malik Strutter. You probably seen him on a bunch of movies. He was in Lotto. He was the guy, the funny guy who was holding a pistol in a lottery ticket with
Yeah. Give me your ticket.
I mean, these are guys that embraced me, that I had the pleasure of learning things from, and it took me in on the West Coast when I first got here. And man, it was you know, it was crazy. I mean, these guys let me sit in their studio and learn and perfect my craft to a point to where I could start teaching myself things, you know. I mean, cats that put me on stages like Boss Inc. and 100 Rounds, you know, they put me in, I was opening for, you know, a lot of mainstream and, you know, still relevant artists like Slick Rick and, you know, opening up for a lot of people, man. It was, you know, Nymph Music Group, that was, you know, those are my boys, the Paper Boys, KD from the Lynch Mob and Ice Cube, and, you know, all these guys. You know, even some cats that I didn't fare so well with at the end of our dealings, like Magic and man, I can't forget my road. Like, I got a hell of a story, and it ain't even over yet. Abstract, one of my new producers, Liz, Music from Heaven from New York, stupid dopest tracks I didn't blaze lately. You know, Ty Steez, man, I could do this forever.
That's
you know?
awesome, man.
So
you know what? You know, let's get him to introduce that new track that he sent to us. You know, so we can, you know, let's do that. The new track that he sent to Lisa. Why don't you load that up?
Story behind this new track. This is my girl Liz. She's on the production. She didn't know what to do with this record. I told her, send me the record. She sent it to me, and I put it in, you know, I added the milk with cereal after that. I had to eat the track. So, name of the record is called Full Throttle. This is for all my party girls out there, my folks who like the mixture, the new fusion, R&B, and techno. This is for y'all. Full Throttle, y'all. Coming live to you. ClevelandRadio.com.
Let's go.
Let's get it. She wanna pop bottles, live like America's top model. Best of everything, she don't care what it costs her. Her boss girl, chillin' in the boss world. Can't tell her nothing right now because she living full throttle, sipping Moscato out the bottle. When she ready to go, send us a nouveau. I saw her mixing Ciroc with Jose Cuervo. Splash of lemonade for the flavor. I know she feeling it, she so inhibited. Dancing on the floor, look at her go. She with it, with it. She with it, with it. She with it, with it. Dancing on the floor, look at her go. dancing on the floor, look at her go. She ain't nothing but a tease though, wearing short skirts and stilettos, low cut jeans with them black Valentinos. She's a C note, him, her, and we know. Can't tell her nothing right now because she living full throttle, sipping Moscato out the bottle. When she ready to go, send us a nouveau. I saw her mixing Ciroc with Jose Cuervo. Splash of lemonade for the flavor. I know she feeling it, she so inhibited, dancing on the floor, look at her go. She with it, with it. I know she feeling it, she so inhibited, dancing like an exhibitionist. Oh, she with it, with it. She with it, with it. She with it, with it, dancing on the floor, look at her go. She with it, with it. She with it, with it. She with it, with it, dancing on the floor, look at her go, 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 go. I can tell by the way that she walk, she's smart when she walk in the room, man, by the beat stuff, looking at her like, damn, who the hell's that? When she on the dance floor, everybody just know she about to get low, I mean real low. You can't tell her nothing cause she living her life in full throttle, sipping Moscato out the bottle. And she's ready to go, send us a nouveau. I saw her mixing Ciroc with Jose Cuervo. Splash of lemonade for the flavor. I know she's feeling it, she's so inhibited, dancing on the floor, look at her go. She's with it, with it. I know she's feeling it, she's so inhibited, like an exhibitionist, look at her go. She with it, with it. She's with it, with it. She's with it, with it, dancing on the floor, look at her go. She's with it, with it.